A new universal mini-city will be built in Didi Gomi. The project that includes building of 40 apartment buildings, commercial and entertainment centers belongs to Omega Group. 5,000 families will live in new city. The environment will be suited to their needs and business interests. The author of this unique project is a British professional who was named as the best female architect in UK last year. The construction will be implemented by British Georgian Investment in amount of 400 million Georgian lari. At this stage, the project is submitted to the City Hall. The initiators are waiting for the permission. Omega Home will create hundreds of new workplaces during the implementation of the project as well as after the construction is done.
At this place, where there is now a huge free space, a universal mini-city will be built in the near future. 5,000 families will live here, and hundreds of people will be employed. Approximately 60% of the territory will be allocated for the residential complex, and 40% will be provided to commercial area, recreational zones, and entertainment centers. In total, the area covers about 160,000 square meters. The construction polygon is quite large scale. The construction process will be large scale as well. Apart from the entertainment centers and the commercial areas, 40 housing buildings will be constructed here as well as cafes, entertainment centers, shopping and recreational areas. During the development phase, every detail was taken into consideration so that it would be possible not just to live in a new complex, but also to get all of the necessary services and amenities. Managers of Omega Group single out several main advantages which will make this project attractive for residents of Tbilisi. Tbilisi, as you know, is situated in the seismic zone. But here, all the requirements of the construction will satisfy not only local, but also international standards, so that all the complexes built here will be absolutely safe. The residents living on the top floors will enjoy a beautiful view of Tbilisi. The green areas will be arranged on the roofs of the buildings. This mini-town will be located in the most ecologically clean place in Tbilisi. The project, which is yet to be unveiled in Tbilisi, has already been approved in London. The architect who designed the complex at the request of Omega Group is a well-known master of his craft in Great Britain. This year, Simone de Gael was named the best woman architect in the United Kingdom. The Royal Institute of British Architects was the place where the presentation of the mini-city in Didi Gomi was held. 3 projects were presented at the most prestigious event. Simone de Gael was one of the 3 speakers.
So to build a concept for this project, what I was really keen on was that we visited the Omega Group's factories in Georgia when we visited there in Tbilisi. Our client is one of the largest manufacturing firms in Georgia, and I was really impressed by their factories. They're beautiful. All of their machinery was placed in such a well thought through process. Everything was very clean, although it had been built maybe 20 years ago, and not a piece of dust in sight. And I just knew that the company ethos was to have this repetition, this sort of well thought through process and style, and I was really keen to build the concept around the company ethos.
Zaza Okashvili, the founder of Omega Group, was among the honorable guests of the event at the Royal Institute of British Architects.
It's a great event, great and very fruitful for me. It's, as I said, it's a life experience. And thank you for inviting me here. And thank you for Royal Institute of British Architects to providing this kind of quality of studies.
Donald McLaren, former British ambassador to Georgia, rates the construction of this unique project in Tbilisi rather highly too.
I used to be the British ambassador in Tbilisi some years ago now, at a time when Didi Gomi was a very unfashionable part of the city. But it's now really coming to life. I thought Simone de Gael really showed how a project can be brought to life, and it's not just bricks and glass, because the emphasis was on people, and so it was, she brought across the idea that it's a human project involving thousands of people, and of course it combines business with residential. So very much a focus on how people are going to live there, how families are going to bring up their children, what facilities are going to be provided. And I thought the comprehensive nature of the project was very exciting.
The new city, which will be built in Didi Dikomi, will meet the requirements of all varieties of customers. Omega Group will offer residents and commercial areas of different amounts of price. Omega Group has already invested 30 million lari. The cost of the future planned investment is 400 million lari.